Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. So a few things here. Normally I like to start off with the updating part of the update and then move on, but gonna go in order of importance here anyway. If you guys have been following me for a few years, you know do this every year. Starting tonight into the next couple of days is the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashana. I'm gonna be away for that, obviously. That's the update part of the update later. The theme of Rosh Hashana is that it's not like the New Year, the secular New Year in January, where it's like, yay, the year's over, let's party and get drunk and stuff. It's not. It's a day of, I guess, reflection on the past year. It's where we're judged for our merits and sins, and pretty much given a, based on how well we did, our next year is, given a judgment for how the next year is going to be. And it's a very important time for Jews, and it's partly solemn, partly celebratory, like, yes, we've made it, here's to a new year. It's definitely more of a holiday as opposed to like a solemn occasion. There's eating and revelry and stuff like that, but there's also a lot of prayer and things. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I always take the time, because that's kind of the theme, and take the time to think about the past year, and it's a time to ask people for forgiveness, or if you've done anything wrong, because the rule is, by us anyway, that you can, it's one thing to ask God forgiveness for sins that you've committed against him, sins of, religious practice or whatever, but things that you've done against other people, whether intentional or non-intentional, aren't forgiven by him unless you get the person's forgiveness first. So the reason why I do this every year and I talk about it is because I want to ask you guys for your forgiveness. If there's anything I've done to you, if there's any slights that you think that I've done, whether intentional, non-intentional, I don't intentionally try to go out and annoy people, but I'm also not perfect in any way, shape, or form, and I know that it happens. And if you have something that's just been on your mind or whatever, if you want to send me a private message or something, just to let me know if I can try to work something out. I like to go into the holiday with a clean conscience, or as clean conscience as I can anyway. This past year it's been a very interesting year. It has not been as bad as some of the other years I've been in, the past 2 years, I should say, since the start of my cancer diagnosis. It was not a great year because I still have been on chemo and everything, but over the summer, if you can possibly tell, my hair started growing back because the newer treatment that I'm on hasn't been kicking it out. So it's been such a help psychologically. But what's been a bigger help psychologically, it's not just my vanity I'm talking about here. What's been a bigger help psychologically, segue, is you guys, all of you, every single one of you, whether you talk to me on Twitter, whether you even just watched a video once, you liked it, you commented on it, you shared it, you did anything interacting with me, it has been a huge help to me, and is really thanks to you, all the people that have been supporting me all this time, that have been keeping me alive, which is why I very sincerely want to ask forgiveness from anybody who I have done anything to in any way, shape, or form. If you think I spoke harshly to you at some point, if you think that I didn't credit you for something that I was supposed to, or if you think that I've been purposefully ignoring or doing anything, please let me know. I don't intentionally do these things. But, like I said, I'm not a perfect person. I am prone to fits of madness and anger, and when I'm on chemo, I have a little less self-control. The weeks that I'm on the chemo. If you follow my Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. But I do tend to get angry and upset at times, and Yeah, if you think I've just been not treating you well, I sincerely ask your forgiveness. It is not intentional on my part. I truly value and treasure every single one of you. All and it's I say it a lot, so maybe it's devalued a little bit, because if you say the same thing over and over and over again, it doesn't feel the same. But I do mean it. I really do. Anybody who's taken any time at all to interact with me or watch my videos or do anything, like I said before, time is very precious. It is very, very precious, and I've been extremely thankful for that. I thank you for everybody who's been just keeping together with me since the partnership stuff, and even way before that. I mean, there's a lot of people who I've talked to this past year that I haven't really talked to much over the course of the YouTube, but I've been friends with for a while. And they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't talked to you." And honestly, it's my fault. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I have horrible social anxiety problems, and it's really not your fault in any way, shape, or form. And I don't think less of anybody if they haven't been talking with me for a while, because if I consider you a friend, I'm not just going to say, "Oh, he hasn't really spoken to me directly in a while," or "She hasn't spoken to me directly in a while. I guess we're not friends anymore." That's very shallow of me, and that would be very shallow of me, and I don't think that. So if you think that you've been ignoring me and you feel bad about it, please don't feel bad about it. I sincerely treasure everybody out there. Whether you talk to me a lot, whether you talk to me a little, whether you haven't, or you just lurk in the views or the comments, I really do just think every single one of you is really awesome. And I just, like I said, if there's anything that you think that I've done, please let me know. But this past year has definitely been a lot better with your guys' help. We got just, I don't know, it felt more alive, I guess, than previous years, despite a lot of factors going against that. And I really do think that you guys are a guiding force in helping me continuously stay alive, both physically and mentally. So thank you very much. And hopefully this coming year, even though it's the Jewish New Year, I can still wish you guys a happy New Year. It's okay. Hopefully this coming year brings happiness and health to all of us, whether you're Jewish or not Jewish. If you're a Jewish follower, Shana Tova, and Kasiva Chasima Tova. If you're a non-Jewish follower, I hope the rest of the year and next year brings you much awesomeness. I don't discriminate with handing out well wishes, especially since like 99% of you are non-Jewish anyway. So I don't see that as any detriment. But I sincerely thank you all, and I hope that this coming year brings us all much happiness, health, and wondrousness. And once again, thank you very much for supporting me and being who you are. So yeah, if you just came to hear that, then thank you very much. As for the update part of the update, so since I have scheduled uploads, because I haven't stopped talking about that like every single time, and I'm gonna keep talking about that because it's something that I really missed. I really missed it. Last year I had to skip all my uploads and stuff on the holiday because of that. But yeah, since we have scheduled uploads tomorrow and Tuesday, which I'm not going to be here, like I said, we're going to have videos. Tomorrow is not going to be an Inokuni video. I'm saving that for Wednesday. I only have one left pre-recorded, so I'm going to save that for Wednesday, because Wednesday I'm going to be pre-recording everything. Tomorrow is going to be a first impressions video for the game Tearaway Unfolded, which came out last week for the PS4. It's like a remake of, I spoke about it last week, a remake of Tearaway for the Vita. It's fun, it's good, so it's like a 20-minute video. It's going to be tomorrow's video. Tuesday is going to be Evil Land and Wonderful 101 as usual, so stay tuned for that. And then Wednesday onward should hopefully continue the uploads. As for stuff coming up, Let's Players Unknown has reformed. I think I talked about that last week, maybe. Let's Players Unknown has reformed. It's myself, iCabagon, Mr. Waterwraith, Super Baby Mario. For the content that I'm part of, a podcast went up already, which you should listen to. It's hilarious. It's really great. And this coming week's podcast is going to be, it's something else. It's something else. Also yesterday, the first part of Super Mario 64 versus number 2 went up. John and I are doing Mario 64 versus. It's different this time, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. It's bad. It's fun. You should check it out. Also, the other project I'm involved in is with Super Baby Mario. Nick is playing Kirby 64 Crystal Shards, and I'm co-comming, and it's a fun ride. So that's gonna start this week sometime. I don't know the exact day. At some point, but you should check it out. It's good stuff. So look forward to all that content. Portal 2 is continuing on Much Games, so please check that out. And the Sephiroth is doing Majora's Mask 3D. John is in charge of uploading that, but you should check that out too. I'm doing a lot of content. I'm involved in a lot of stuff right now. And of course, we're just going into the Jewish holidays season with all this, so I'm not going to be around for most of it. That is a great face. I'm never going to do that again. I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's fun stuff. It's fun times, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I enjoyed all the content we were doing, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And as for the stuff part of the update, last week, like I said, Tearaway Unfolded. I don't have it on me right now. Mario Maker also came out on Friday. This game is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. Also came with this amazing art book. Look at this. So beautiful. It has like ideas for stuff, and it has sketches from Miyamoto, and it has Nightmare Fuel, beautiful little Nightmare Fuel of Slender Mario, and just all sorts of fun stuff. I uploaded a few levels already, courses, so if you want to check those out, the ID number will be in the description if you want to check them out and star them maybe. You only have like a maximum of 10 levels you're allowed to upload unless people star your stuff, which I guess is to make it so that you actually make good content. But I enjoyed the levels I made, and my little brother made one, so you should try it out. If you have the game anyway. You should have the game. I know it's $60, but it's fun, and you can play other people's stuff, and it's good. It's good. It's very fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying it a lot. Also, I got 2 awesome things from my friend Raquel. This is Kirby sleeping on a moon. Look at that. Yeah, let's put my hand behind it so that you don't see it through. But yeah, it's Kirby, sleeping Kirby on a moon, and also Midna. Look at that! Isn't that amazing? She makes stuff like this on Etsy. I ordered this from her. It came in a few days, so it's actually fantastically nice shipping. Really great quality stuff. So if you want to check out some of her stuff that she has for sale, it's very nicely priced. The link will be in the description. I'm not being paid for this. I'm just trying to help a friend out who makes really good stuff. So we got the Kirby here. She has stuff on there like this was custom. I mean, not custom, but it wasn't listed there. I asked for it. I love Midnight. It's my waifu. But yeah, stuff like Kirby here. There was some Pokemon. I saw Bulbasaur and Squirtle, and there was I saw an Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and let's see what else. A whole bunch of other stuff. There was some Zelda things, and it's all very nice quality stuff. As you can see, the sizing is nice compared to my very large inflated head, especially Midna. I mean, look at this. It's the size of my head. She's so cute. Look, his little tooth right there. It's white as opposed to like the light blue. You can't really see because of the thing, but it's the little tooth. Yeah, that little canine tooth she has sticking out. She's adorable. But yeah, you should go check this stuff out. And that's about it, really. What do you say? Yep, that's about it. So yeah, look forward to good stuff, and once again, thank you very much everybody for helping me through this year, and hopefully this coming year is going to be even better. I know a lot of you have had a hard time, but know that I am always thinking about you guys, and pulling for you and praying for you, and I hope that you can do the same for me. But thank you, and Shana Tova, everybody, and I shall see you guys next week. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.